We know the surface of Mars better than our own deep ocean floors. Deep beneath 4,000 meters lies a world of eternal, absolute silent darkness. Most people believe the deep ocean is just a vast, lifeless desert. However, energy corporations are now focusing intensely on the Clarion-Clipperton Zone. This remote Pacific region holds a secret that could change our global industry. Scattered across the muddy sea floor are trillions of potato-sized dark rocks. These mysterious deep-sea stones are known scientifically as polymetallic nodules. They are packed with valuable metals like cobalt, nickel, copper, and manganese. These specific elements are crucial for manufacturing electric vehicle batteries and screens. Our terrestrial mines are rapidly depleting due to relentless industrial consumption worldwide. Therefore, the green energy sector plans a massive invasion of the deep. Deep sea mining is about to become the most destructive campaign ever. This massive industrial exploration threatens a pristine ecosystem we barely even understand. Corporations see only profits hidden within these dark, cold, abyssal Pacific plains. They ignore the warnings of marine biologists studying these fragile deep habitats. The global race to claim these underwater mineral treasures has already begun. Massive ships are preparing to deploy heavy mining equipment into the abyss. This represents a dangerous turning point in human exploitation of Earth's resources. The quietest place on our planet is about to face industrial chaos. Let us look closely at the machines designed for this deep invasion. Mining the deep ocean floor is not like dropping a simple line. Imagine massive robotic crawlers, as tall as a 3-story city building. These metal monsters weigh hundreds of tons and possess heavy steel tracks. They are lowered down into the dark abyss to crawl on mud. These mechanical beasts operate like terrifying vacuum cleaners on the seafloor. They relentlessly scrape, crush, and vacuum everything in their direct path. The gathered minerals are pumped up to massive surface vessels waiting above. But the physical destruction of the seabed is only the first tragedy. These polymetallic nodules are not just dead stones resting on mud. It takes millions of years for these nodules to grow a millimeter. They serve as the only solid anchors for unique deep-sea organisms. Rare glass sponges and strange deep corals depend on these stony surfaces. Countless bizarre creatures live here that humans have never even named yet. When the massive crawler destroys these nodules, their habitat is gone forever. This ancient, delicate ecosystem cannot recover once these stones are removed. The physical scars on the seabed will remain visible for many centuries. Life down here operates in slow motion, making recovery almost impossible. Entire biological communities are instantly wiped out by these heavy grinding tracks. The silent world is replaced by the crushing roar of heavy steel. A massive ecological tragedy is unfolding far beneath the calm ocean surface. The destruction of the seabed triggers an even larger secondary disaster. This dangerous phenomenon is known to scientists as massive sediment plumes. For millions of years, the fine deep mud has remained completely undisturbed. Now, heavy industrial crawlers stir up these ancient sediment layers violently. Furthermore, surface ships dump toxic waste back down into the ocean. This creates giant, dark underwater clouds of mud drifting through the water. Strong deep ocean currents will carry these toxic plumes across vast distances. The suffocating mud clouds can travel hundreds of kilometers from the site. This thick sediment acts like a dark, blinding ash over the ocean. Deep-sea creatures rely heavily on bioluminescent light to survive and communicate. The thick mud clouds completely block these essential, delicate light signals. Predators cannot find prey, and mates cannot locate each other anymore. Furthermore, fine sediment clogs the fragile gills of deep-water marine life. Delicate filter feeders like glass sponges are quickly choked by the mud. Countless jellyfish and fish will slowly suffocate in the dark, murky water. The silent death spreads silently across vast areas of the deep ocean. This underwater smog threatens the entire marine food web from the bottom. No one on the surface can see the suffering of these creatures. The vast blue ocean is slowly choked by our greed for minerals. This is a massive ecological catastrophe on an unprecedented global scale. biologists are also deeply terrified by another hidden threat in the mud. The deep ocean floor is a massive vault storing ancient organic carbon. Locked within these cold sediments are prehistoric microbes, viruses, and bacteria. Disturbing these ancient layers is like opening a dangerous planetary Pandora's box. Huge amounts of stored carbon could be released back into the water. This carbon release will severely increase the acidity of our global oceans. Acidic oceans threaten all marine life, from tiny plankton to giant whales. Even worse, we might awaken dormant prehistoric pathogens from the deep. Modern marine organisms have absolutely no immunity against these ancient microbes. A sudden outbreak could devastate vulnerable deep-sea populations very quickly. These microscopic threats could eventually rise to shallower, warmer ocean zones. The delicate biological balance of our oceans is being recklessly disrupted. We are playing a dangerous game with forces we cannot control. The deep ocean sediments should remain undisturbed for the safety of all. Instead, we are violently unlocking secrets that have slept for eons. The potential biological consequences of this disruption are truly terrifying to contemplate. Scientists warn that we are completely unprepared for these deep-sea pathogens. Our hunger for technology blinds us to these invisible underwater dangers. We risk destroying the very systems that keep our planet habitable. The deep abyss holds warnings we choose to ignore for profit. We now face the most bitter paradox of the 21st century. Corporations claim they must destroy the seabed to save our atmosphere. They call this destructive mining a necessary step for green technology. This is a clear display of global environmental hypocrisy at its worst. You cannot save one ecosystem by completely destroying another vital one. The ocean is our planet's primary oxygen source and climate regulator. Destroying the deep ocean to build electric cars is completely illogical. Furthermore, alternative battery technologies are currently developing at rapid speeds. Solid-state batteries and cobalt-free designs will soon make these minerals obsolete. We are sacrificing ancient ecosystems for technology that will soon expire. This is not genuine green living, it is extreme environmental exploitation. True sustainability requires us to protect all parts of our biosphere. We must focus on recycling existing minerals instead of mining deep oceans. The deep ocean belongs to the common heritage of all mankind. We must raise our voices to protect this dark, silent world. The choices we make today will impact the oceans for generations. Green energy should never be built upon the ruins of deep sea life. Let us demand real, responsible solutions that do not destroy nature. The deep ocean must remain a sanctuary, free from industrial greed. Our future depends on keeping the delicate heart of the blue planet alive.